Just about set for nighttime baseball from now in the box, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And now look out as that runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Smith ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. So striding forward now, Willie Mays.
The center fielder,
from the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Willie
fouled away.
Mays.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. Slider, oh, look out as that one just about took his nose off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. Carlson is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Cabrera
has a look. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Cabrera is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter. Who he's facing. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thomas is there, and he puts digging in. Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Morgan.
Popped up. Arenado has a play. 2 down. So stepping in, Dylan Carlson. First pitch on its way.
Carlson.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Leading off for the San
Now
Juan,
here's the pitch.
the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Fouled off. One and one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Edmonds. One out. Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
Off the plate and low here, ball one. And he can't field it cleanly. The 1-1. On the ground to the left side. Arenado has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Digging in, Stan Musial. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. 1-0 the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nolan Arenado becomes out number 2 this inning. Kershaw gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Clayton Kershaw.
The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So it's back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Musial racing back. Adios, pelota. Striding in one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
The center
First offering on its way.
Willie Mays.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And here comes the babe. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth.
1-1. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Again, he sends it out of play. This is popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Now to the plate, Jim Edmonds. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Mays is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So digging in now, Yadier Molina. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Molina.
This is foul right side. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Ruth will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher.
Standing in, Jack Flaherty. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Sent toward first. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Carlson is there, and he'll bring this one in. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Nolan Arenado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And another foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Digging in for his second at bat, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To Morgan at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that baby's gone. So, and up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And this is popped up near second base. Smith moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Joe Morgan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Carlson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Griffey as he takes it for out number 2. Settling in now, Stan Musial. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He went deep last time up.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and here comes Junior.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The center fielder,
ready once again, Willie Mays. He singled his last time up. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Edmonds moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first with 2 away. And here comes the Babe. Bullet back up the middle. Edmonds is there, and it's a very quick. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps Big Frank.
Thomas.
Now the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mays going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the.
And he will get there to make the running play. And Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Morgan ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
Here's the pitch.
Nolan Arenado.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Edmonds going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're going to hold him.
Now batting, the catcher.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Yadier Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now coming in. The pinch hit. Matt Kemp.
Hit to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one skied out toward right. Carlson is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw. Gets him. Digging in, Joe Morgan. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Pitch inside, the throw. Right there as Pudge guns down another runner at second. Why even try? The 1-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Coming to the
Now
plate
batting,
now, Stan
the left
Musial.
fielder,
He's hitless in the game,
Stan
as is much of the rest of his team.
Musial.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Ruth. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now,